Derek would always say if there was an ant, he would kill it with a sledgehammer. He just sort of does things a little extreme.
Too much.
Yeah, a little too much. Soldiers coming back and kind of being a little aimless and not being able to find their place in like civilian life. It's definitely an issue. I have a lot of ex-military friends, and it always does kind of come up in a way, and it's always usually based around worth, like being valued. They can come out of whatever job that they had in the service, and then they'll get a job in some corporate, company or any company really, and they're kind of replaceable. It almost doesn't. If they show up for work, great. If they don't show up for work, they'll just find somebody else. And that's not how the military works. Every person is essential. And I think when you get out of that essential system, you kind of start to question your value. And I think, Jeff really did. I think he questioned his value when he couldn't provide the things that his family or his daughter wanted. And I think it, can drive you to make some very, very drastic and bad decisions like, Jeff did. And look, he's a little crazy. He's kind of got a beautiful mind, but he's definitely a guy that